What's up, Desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back with another video. And today I'm wrapping up the 2020 NPC Nationals, which was just held over the weekend. And I'm going to be going through the bodybuilding and touching on the overall winners from all the other classes as well. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to be starting at the bantamweights and moving right up to the super heavies, and then putting a highlight on the overall winner. So let's get into the bantamweights of the bodybuilding. So in first, we had Jared Barlow taking this one out. Looked like an older dude, looked really good. Bantamweights is obviously extremely light as well, so very, very good physique. In the lightweights, we had George Villatoro. This guy actually has a really nice classic physique as well, and I don't know if he did the classic and the lightweights as well, but looked really good. 9 guys in the lineup there, got some phenomenal legs, and yeah, just some really good shape overall from him. In the welterweights, we had Takio Wadariski. Now, this guy actually won, obviously, the welterweights in the bodybuilding, but he came second in Class A of the Classic Physique, only losing to the eventual overall winner of the Classic Physique. So as you can see, he's got some nice classic lines, very, very lean. So obviously, so it's bodybuilding and Classic Physique, and he looked like he just posed really well, hitting that vacuum on the front double bicep. Well deserved and looked really, really good. Now, second in that class, Todd Akers, shredded, full, very balanced, and you can sort of almost see the fullness in his physique just because his muscle looks like it's pushing so hard up against the skin. Looks like he's got a small, nice waist there as well. And then we had Hunter Lee in third. Some really, really good conditioning and some good muscle. Maybe just doesn't flow quite as well as those top 2 guys, but a really, really nice physique and just is absolutely shredded in those glutes and hams as well. Now, in the middleweights, we had, this is another one who did Classic Physique and actually won the overall of the Classic Physique, but also won middleweight class in bodybuilding as well, and that's Kevin Ogbibor. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either, but he's got a very nice shape as well, obviously. Huge biceps. He's got those nice, big, peaky, full biceps, round legs, just a good overall physique there. Second, we had Diane Santiago. Looked really, really good. Nice balance, very hard, granite hard physique there. And in third, we had Stephen Holt, who actually had a really classic physique as well. As you can see on this pose, this looks absolutely phenomenal, this guy. There's really nothing he's missing. The only thing the other guys probably had over him, and the reason he placed third and didn't perhaps even come second or win this class, is just because his conditioning wasn't quite at the level of these other guys, but very, very good physique. And I think this guy can actually, go pro in Classic Physique if he hasn't already from this contest, placing second or something, and actually do really well. Now, in the lightweights, we had Michael Lacombe. He won this one. Granite hard physique, looked really, really good. Second place, we had Austin. Now, I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's last name. It is huge. I don't know how many letters that is. It's about 16, 17, 18. Huge, but he actually had a really classic physique as well. And I don't know if the classic physique is forcing these guys into actually looking more classic in bodybuilding and there's more emphasis on it, or if it's just a coincidence, or they're doing classic physique and bodybuilding as well. But he absolutely looked phenomenal. Could have been a touch harder maybe, and he would have done better and possibly won this class. But he's got those, really meaty medialis, which is a muscle just inside the knee. Some good legs, but perhaps need just a bit more muscle overall. But another thing I noticed on him as well, he's got those Ronnie Coleman length glutes, which are just absolutely ridiculous. And that's obviously a genetic thing, and where they insert, because they insert halfway down his hamstrings. Now, in third in that class, we had Nicholas Jackson as well. Huge biceps. Good, just overall, very, very nice shape. And I'm seeing that a lot from a lot of these guys in these smaller weight classes. But his biceps look absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, very, very good physique. And he's one of those sorts of guys that you could see just growing more and more and more and becoming like a top IFBB pro. I don't know why. It's just he's got that sort of untapped looking potential on his physique. And in the heavyweight, this is the eventual overall winner as well, and it's Jonathan Withers. Now, I'll talk a little bit more about him later, but you can see this dude's legs are absolutely ridiculous. Now, he doesn't just have pro-worthy legs, he has some of the top legs in the world. He's up there probably with the Hassan Mustafas and things like that, except his legs are harder. So just absolutely ridiculous from the front, from the side, from the back. His legs look absolutely phenomenal. The one knock on him, I'd say, is his back double bicep. His back needs to come up to compete at a top level against these other pros, because I feel like potentially could have lost the overall based on his back, at least his back double bicep. He's hard in the lower back. The rest of his back doesn't look quite as crisp, and it's just not quite as big. But if he can resurrect that, you see him from the front and the side, he looks ridiculous from both. So very deserving there of the class win as well. Now, Ross Flanagan in second. Great physique. His back double bicep isn't huge, but the detail in it looks insane. He looks like he's probably going to have that perfect Christmas tree when he actually hits that pose as well. Very good condition overall. He came in really, really well. In third place, we had Austin Connolly. Very nice round muscle bellies and everything. Probably just not quite hard enough to battle some of these other guys, and didn't, I suppose, have as much freak factor as obviously the eventual overall winner. Now, in the super heavyweight, we had 23 competitors, and the winner was Jafet Clarifund. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not. Now, I think this guy has the most potential out of a whole group of competitors in the bodybuilding because he is enormous. Now, I didn't really understand how big he was after looking at the individual photos until I saw the actual overall comparison photos. So you can see on the right of him, that's actually the overall winner. And he just towers over him. So I don't know how tall he is, but if he's like 6 foot or more, or even 5'11" or more, he's holding a lot of muscle because it's hard to look big by yourself, at that sort of a height. So if he was a bit harder, he would have run away with this overall, in my opinion. But overall, a very, very good physique. And obviously now he's a pro, and I'm excited to see his pro debut because he sort of looks like an Akeem Williams light to me, but obviously probably with, a smaller waist. So very, very impressive, and I can't wait to see what he actually does as a pro. Now, in second, we've got Brent Swanson. Now, he's got a lot of hard, dense muscle. Not the prettiest physique, but overall looked really, really good and probably deserving that second place. And Nathan Spear, I've seen this guy before. He looks almost like a Rusty Jeffers type, who was a pro, several years ago. He's got that nice big rib cage. Probably just needs a little bit more muscle overall to win a class like this. But if he picks the right lineup as well, and there's not as many good guys at the top, he'll sneak in and get himself a pro card as well. So I'm very impressed with Nate Spears as well. Now let's move on to some of the other classes in the classic physique. As I mentioned earlier, Kevin Ogbibor. Now, one thing I noticed as well about Kevin, when he hits the back double bicep, I feel like it could look next level amazing, but he's sort of pulling his back and contracting his back where he's not seeing the full width of his back. But you can see this dude just has huge potential. When he's hitting that classic pose there, he has massive potential. In men's physique, we had Daniel Souza winning the overall. Very nice. Like, if you're winning an overall in a men's physique but has so many competitors in it, you're going to have a really, really good physique. As you can see, nothing really missing. Good chest, good shoulders, big arms, tight abs, and just a wide back. So that's typically what you expect from an overall winner of a contest of this caliber. In the women's bodybuilding, we had Jennifer Childress winning that one. Some very nice medialis and round quads on her. In the figure, we had Ashley Lakomowski. I don't know if that's right or not, but she had an awesome physique. Maybe could be a little bit tighter in the quads, but overall very, very good condition, amazing shoulders, and just a very, very nice shape, and overall presentation was amazing. The bikini, we had another tough name as well. We had Nadia Simonwonsky. Totally butchering that, I know for a fact, but she had a really nice physique, just real good shape, missing nothing really. She had a good amount of muscle without having too much, in my opinion, but obviously bikini's quite subjective. In the wellness, we had Mia Samuels. It looked like she's really bringing that look, but we don't know what to expect from wellness at this point. She looked really good though. In the women's physique, we had Angela Yo, and I was very, very impressed with her. She looks great. The only thing I really see that she can work on is potentially maybe her biceps being a little fuller, but outside of that, phenomenal legs. I wouldn't want to see those any bigger in this class. Abs look good. Very, very nice shape. Very impressed with Angela Yo. So overall, it looked like a very, very good NPC Nationals. And the overall winner obviously looked phenomenal and has some of the best legs in the world. Let me know what you think about his legs, and let me know what you think about all the winners and how everyone did in this class. And sorry I couldn't shout out everyone. I couldn't even shout out everyone who gets their pro cards as well. Otherwise, I would just be reading out a whole big list of names. So sorry I couldn't get to everyone in this video, but I hope you guys at least appreciated me putting this up as well, and sorry it wasn't up earlier. But that's it for another video. If you guys want to support this channel, head to hostile.com, HOSSTILE.com, enter ZAVE10 and you'll save yourself 10% off some amazing supplements. It's also a great Christmas gift idea as well, and also if you get some Christmas money, definitely look into spending some on hostile.com. So that's it for another video. Make sure you tune into my Olympia coverage as well as we head closer to the 2020 Mr. Olympia. We're only under 4 weeks away right now. We've got interviews with Brandon Curry, Breon Ansley, Derek Lunsford, a whole heap of really good guys, William Bonac. So make sure you check that out. You can actually just head to the main page of my channel and head to the Road to the Olympia 2020 coverage. And that's it for another video. For Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding, we are out.